Hey guys, it's Leaf here from LBF Outdoors. Unfortunately, this weekend I won't be able to do an ice fishing video because the ice conditions haven't been very good with all the snow and stuff landing on the lakes. So I'll definitely do some ice fishing next weekend. Actually, it won't be next weekend. It'll be the Christmas holidays. Wow, that's actually, the Christmas holidays is next weekend. So yeah, for now I'm just going to do a video of some of my top fish catches of 2016. Hope you enjoy. So this first one I'm going to show you is actually down in Roatan last winter. Saltwater fishing, deep sea fishing actually. Barracuda, I think it was 12 pounds. I caught 6 of them on that trip, but that was the biggest one. That was a really fun week. I caught a ton of different fish. Barracuda, little tuna, bonito, needlefish, filefish, little snappers. So in the end of April this spring, I did a program at Carleton University for like environmental science or something like that, and we go fishing and all kinds of different stuff. But me and Kurt, his channel is Fishing Ontario, I think. I'll leave the link in the description below. Also Braden, aka Rip and Lips TV, I'll leave the link down below also. We fished every day at lunch, right offshore, in the middle of downtown Ottawa, at Carleton University. There were some huge smallmouth there. We caught them up to 4 pounds. It was amazing to see how good the fishing was in the middle of a city. This one right here is the biggest one that I caught that week. It was about 4 pounds, I think. Caught it on just a little grub, like a little white grub, I think. The water was super clear. It was really sunny, really easy to see the fish. It was just so much fun. So this was in late May, maybe early June. I was teaching someone how to fish at Lake X, and the fish were really cooperating for us, pike and largemouth. I caught this 5.5 pound largemouth on a pink Senko. Also, Noah managed to get a really awesome shot when it was jumping. Yeah, that was a nice fish. So this next one here, I was fishing with Wesley one morning above the Narrows on the Madawaska, and we caught 7 pike in total. My biggest one was, we caught 8 pike. My biggest one was 7 pounds. And this one was 7 pounds that I'm about to show you. It was just an incredible morning, tons of action with pike and smallmouth bass. We were basically just fishing the edges of weedy bays with spinner baits. The fishing's great up there. It really shows how much it pays off to go somewhere that's hard to get to. Also that morning there was a bear that came pretty close to our boat, so that was interesting. So this next one was actually the biggest freshwater fish I caught this year. 11 pounds, 11 ounces. Me and my dad went into Algonquin Park early summer, like the first week of July, I think, for 2 nights at the best walleye lake I've ever been to. It was an 11 pound, 11 ounce walleye. The really funny thing about that lake is that there's only one bait that the big walleyes will bite on. The little eater-sized walleyes will bite on like grubs or gulp minnows, any of that stuff. But the big ones, you have to have the exact bait, and I managed to figure out what that was. I know I was in for some big walleye that weekend, but I didn't think they were going to be that big. So this next one was in the middle of the summer, 6 pounds, personal best, largemouth bass. Caught it on a spinnerbait, just burning it through the cabbage weeds. So I have a little cousin named Kieran. He'd never been fishing before until this summer. He's 5 years old. And I took him fishing in the middle of August. The fish were actually really good to us. We caught lots of catfish, walleye, pike, and bass. It was really fun taking someone fishing who'd never fished before and being able to get them on lots of fish. In just one morning, we caught 6 catfish at one spot. He actually reeled in 4 of them all by himself, so that was pretty cool. Here's one of them. He absolutely loves fishing now. I think it's probably one of his favorite things to do. So the end of August is always kind of a tough time of year to fish, but as soon as September came around, there was a couple weeks of just really good pike fishing in the river. I was consistently catching lots of pike and some good sized ones too. This one was 9 pounds, 9 ounces. Actually the biggest one I caught this year. I actually have this on video if you want to watch it. The video is called That's a Huge Pike, and I'll leave that video at the end of this video. You can click on it. Thanksgiving weekend we went up to our cottage near Bancroft on Farquhar Lake, to meet up with my dad's side of the family. I decided to fish really deep for smallmouth using gulp minnows on a drop shot rig. I caught some not bad smallmouth. I had a surprise. Like, I was fishing 40 feet of water, catching some smallmouth, some rock bass, and then all of a sudden I kept getting different types of bites. And one of them I brought up to the surface. I was getting lake trout, but I couldn't land them. Like, I didn't have a net with me since I was just fishing for bass. But the next morning I went back out. I missed a whole bunch more. I finally managed to get one on, and I didn't lose it. I brought a net with me. I netted it. It was 3.5 pounds, personal best lake trout. It was pretty neat how I ended up using bass fishing techniques to catch these lake trout. Last year I caught a muskie that was almost 27 pounds. This year I didn't catch any muskie, unfortunately. So that's all I have for you for now. I'll definitely be doing some ice fishing next weekend, hopefully for pike. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up below. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you hopefully next weekend on the ice.